When a tub surround panel's locking tabs block a spout stub out, you can adapt the surround by trimming and controlled enlargement so the spout fits without compromising the panel lock. Start by removing the surround panel and dry fitting it over the plumbing to identify exactly which locking tabs interfere with the spout. Use a pencil to mark only the material that contacts the stub out and avoid marking the locking features that hold the panel to the wall. With a multi-tool fitted with a fine carbide or bimetal blade, make shallow passes to trim the marked tabs, hold the tool steady, and let the blade do the cutting to avoid chipping the panel. If the spout needs more room after tab trimming, enlarge the cutout conservatively, using the multi-tool in short increments, and check fit after each pass so you remove the minimum material. Clean any rough edges with a sanding pad on the multi-tool or fine sandpaper so the spout flange will seat flat and seal properly. Before reinstalling permanently, dry fit the panel, secure the spout temporarily, and operate the valve to confirm there is no binding or strain on the piping. A common mistake is cutting too much material and weakening the panel, which can cause flexing. Avoid this by trimming only tabs and enlarging the cutout in tiny steps and preserving the locking surfaces. Another issue is creating rough, uneven edges that prevent the spout flange from sealing, which you fix by sanding and deburring the cut edge until it is smooth and flat. People also sometimes forget to check the stub out depth and alignment before final installation. Test fit the spout and operate the valve to confirm alignment and adjust pipe depth if needed. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find local contractors suited to tub, surround, and fixture work, and it helps contractors find job leads from homeowners with specific needs. We also host a discussion community where users and professionals share tips and real-world fitment advice for Kohler, Sterling, and other brands.